All right, Saturday morning here with the car all running and everything. We're kind of on the final push to get it inspected. Rear sway bar is not on it yet. So over here we have the Lindsay 19mm rear sway bar, which is 5-way adjustable. We're probably going to use the second to the outermost adjustment because these are, I'm pretty sure these are meant to balance with a 30mm front bar. We have the 26.8mm front bar, so the idea is we can go stiffer if we need to on the rear to get the car to rotate better in a turn. So that's what we're going to do now. Get these all greased up and get the rear bar installed. Then okay, I think we're about ready to take another little ride. Let's see if the hatch closes here, just to be sure we don't squish the camera or anything. There you go. That works. Garage door. We're going to go get some gas in this thing. It's down to a little above a quarter tank, so I guess it's been using some gas. But we now have the proper map sensor and the proper injectors and everything loaded into the Atomic LS, and we did the firmware update to it, so we should be in pretty good shape tuning wise. Hazard of driving this area. Farm equipment. You want to be careful. You don't want to just zing past them because there might be somebody coming the other way. You don't see anybody, so Okay, so we just got back from a little drive out to the gas station and the store, and it was a blast. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully the wind noise wasn't too bad on the camera. But anyway, earlier this week I talked to MSD and we got the proper map sensor and injectors and everything else, and updated the firmware on the Atomic LS. It's still in learning mode, but man, it runs really good. I mean, it's gonna be a bear when I get a little more confidence in it. And also we have the front, the original 26.8mm sway bar on the front now, and we have the Lindsay Racing 19mm 5-way adjustable bar in the back. That is set to the softest setting right now as a start, just to see how the thing balances out. Right now it kind of feels like it's a bit too loose in the front, so when you're coming out of a corner it wants to slide the front tires rather than the rear tires, which we can balance that by making the rear bar stiffer. So, but more on that later. The tack, thanks to one of the YouTube guys, they told me about where the tack wire is. I believe I found the tack wire, but I talked to Renegade Hybrids and they said you need a tack module which converts basically the 4-cylinder signal to an 8-cylinder signal, or I guess it's the other way. Converts the 8-cylinder tack signal you get from the MSD to what a 4-cylinder, which is what the tack understands. So that's on the way. That'll be here next week. We need a set of rear rotors too, and they'll be here next week. And I didn't put new pads on the back yet, just because the rotors are kind of rough. I don't want my brand new Hawk brake pads getting all screwed up on old rotors, so we'll just wait for that, and that'll be an easy thing. Just pull the wheels, pull the calipers, pull the rotors, stick new rotors on, stick the calipers back on, stick the pads in, stick the wheels on. Done deal. And I don't think we've really done anything else significant to it today. I mean, I would love to have the tack working. That's a little annoying, trying to figure out what RPM you're going to. So I don't know if I'm hitting the soft rev limiter or not. A couple times it has felt like that. I was wondering why it wasn't going, and it didn't sound like it was missing or anything, but this cuts the fuel. It's set to cut the fuel at 6,500, and I think it's cut the ignition at like 68 or 6,900, you know, before 7,000. And yeah, it's great. It's awesome. Can't wait to drive it more. We gotta fix, you know, the rotors and get the rear pads on it, and a couple other things to get a new inspection sticker on it, because the safety inspection sticker is expired. So we need to get that done before we can have full confidence of driving it around. But yeah, it goes great. I love it. It's fantastic. When you're going down the road, you don't even need the air conditioning. I suppose if you were sitting in traffic for a while, it might be a problem, but it's not a problem for driving around here. So I don't know. We'll drive it through the summer and make the decision on whether or not we're going to put air conditioning in it or not later. That's it for now.